Today we are doing a quiche Lorraine at 1 gram net carb per serve. It's got prosciutto, green onion, and it looks really delicious. Stay tuned. Well, that's what it was supposed to look like. However, we had a very common disaster, where you followed the recipe exactly to the T and it doesn't work. You either, have raw, it's raw on the inside, or it gets completely burned in one area or more. Today's recipe is not my own. However, I will not be advertising who this recipe is by, because we have received incorrect instructions and I wouldn't like to embarrass anyone. You wouldn't believe it, but that quiche Lorraine that you've just seen a thumbnail of was burned, and you'll get to see that later in the video. We show you how to fix it, where the instructions were incorrect and what you can do to possibly not waste your ingredients. Yay! So stay tuned till the end, because this one's a good one. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you are new here, please consider subscribing and hit that notification bell so you get notified when we posted a new recipe. Let's get into that recipe now. We're going to first break up 100 grams of prosciutto, or if you're not using prosciutto, you can use bacon. Some people have an issue with ham, but if you're okay with it, you can use 100 grams of ham as well. I just want to show you how I have spread the broken pieces of prosciutto. And if you really don't know what to buy, prosciutto is stunning. It's way more tastier than bacon or ham, and it's also going to affect the taste of your dish. So if you are not using cured meat on hand, do try to get yourself some prosciutto. It'll be worth it. The next thing we're going to add is 1 cup of grated cheddar, and then we're just going to sprinkle some green onion over. Just spread it around evenly, because we are not going to stir this dish at all. How you lay it out is how it's going to sit, and that's why I'm just spreading everything the way I am. And now for some green onion. Okay, this is how my layers looks. It's about 3 tablespoons of green onion, and we're going to set this aside now and make the custard. Set your oven now to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius, and to a bowl add 5 eggs at room temperature, 1 cup of cream, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of pepper, and whisk that all together, and that is the dish done. You can have dinner in the oven in 5 minutes. It's awesome. Okay, my eggs are fully incorporated and everything looks even, and now we are going to pour this over our layers. Just trying to get an even consistency mixture. Oh, it looks so good. Now you can see, I'm just going to show you what's happened with me. Some of my pepper is left in my bowl, and I'm not going to scrape that. I'm just going to add a bit more. And then I've got a little bit, it's maybe 1/2 piece of prosciutto that I've broken up further, and just to add a bit of color. At 1 gram net carbs, it's going to be okay. This looks delicious already. And now we're going to bake it in the oven for 35 minutes until your cheese is golden, the middle is bouncing back a little bit, and yeah, that'll mean it's cooked. Well, I'm rather disappointed, I have to say, and you know, if we didn't film this, I would feel rather bad if you tried this recipe and the same result happened for you. I set my oven to 180 degrees 350 Fahrenheit. I put my quiche Lorraine in the oven, and at 15 minutes it was done, and this is what it looks like. And now I've got a beautiful prosciutto in there. I am not wasting this dish. So what I'm doing now is I'm just skimming the top layer off and putting it in there, and I'm going to relayer it. I'll show you what I'm going to do. Well, I'm really glad that I checked this quiche Lorraine halfway into the time, which was 15 minutes. I am going to adjust my temperature and my time to 250 degrees Fahrenheit or 120 degrees Celsius. Now, yes, that is really low, but it is a lot of eggs, and eggs don't need much to cook. And you're going to need 20 minutes to half an hour. Now, how do I know that? It's just because I've been cooking for a long time and mistakes do happen. And you know, guys, I try lots of people's recipes out, as you know, and I want to save this happening to you and, you know, make adjustments so you get to have a beautiful dish and not waste your ingredients. So now let's fix this. I have added a little bit more prosciutto to slices, and I'm adding half the amount of the custard minus the pepper, just so I can add it last. And I'm going to spread that a bit. Get some of my slices of prosciutto back in the middle. Sprinkle some spring onion again, because that's all got lost. And then some cheese. Lastly, some pepper. And there you go. It looks really good again. I'm going to keep an eye on this now and show you what it looks like afterwards. Okay, this is looking way better. I did reduce the oven to 120 like, you know, we revised. And yeah, that seems about right. You should actually get this level of brownness, and then, you know, you can also control it, but do check your oven at the very latest 20 minutes, and you can go from between 20 and 30 minutes depending on your oven. And you can leave it in the oven from minimum 20 minutes. Check it at 20 minutes, and it can go for up to 30 minutes depending on how you know, dark you like your cheese. But I'm really happy with this save. Well, I do hope you enjoyed this video and you get to see for yourself that I like to show you everything that I experience in a dish. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and be well.